This virus is affecting dogs in Mobile and Baldwin counties. It's called parainfluenza. A symptom of the virus is a hacking cough. A local vet says in his last 15 years, he hasn't seen anything quite like it.
It's spreading dog to dog.
On a routine basis, Village Animal Clinic treats 1 or 2 coughing dogs a week. Recently, that number has more than quadrupled.
In the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've been seeing somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 20 a week.
Dr. Roxy Leslie says dogs in Mobile and Baldwin counties are contracting parainfluenza.
If I had one here, you would know it because you could hear the dog in the back coughing up here.
Parainfluenza is an upper respiratory virus. It causes coughing and nasal discharge.
If left untreated, it can, like a lot of respiratory infections, lead to pneumonia, which would, of course, be very serious.
It's important to remember that a dog doesn't have to be in a social setting to contract the virus. It's highly contagious, and all it takes is contact with one infected dog. The virus affected a number of dogs at Walks and Wags Dog Daycare in Mobile. Before the dogs began coughing, they had fevers and were not acting like themselves.
It's horrible. It was like sleepless nights. The part where it was really scary is we didn't know what it was.
Carter linked up with Dr. Leslie and realized the dogs contracted the virus.
So immediately at that time, we shut our facility down and started calling all of our clients and friends and asking them to get the word out.
Carter's clients took their dogs to get the parainfluenza vaccine. They are healthy now, and Carter has made it her duty to educate pet owners about the virus.
You don't think too much about it when you get 1 or 2, but then when you start getting 3 or 4 a day, pretty soon you're like, okay, what kind of plague is floating through town?
To keep the disease from spreading any further, Dr. Leslie says the parainfluenza vaccine is the best defense. Dr. Leslie also says if it's been more than 6 months since your dog has gotten the vaccine, it's time for another dose.